What piece of relationship advice changed your life forever? My father gave me this advice shortly after I got married to the love of my life. He knew a thing or two about lifelong love. When my mother passed away, they had just celebrated their 63rd anniversary. I was working long hours and feeling overwhelmed when I would come home to my wife, who needed help with the housework and the baby. She didn't come right out and accuse me of slacking, but I felt the suspicion. I was lamenting to my dad, thinking I just wanted a 50-50 split, assuming in my naivety that it would be an egalitarian solution. He nodded, and in his no-nonsense way, gave me a sage piece of life's wisdom. There is no such thing as a 50-50 split. Things will always be unequal between partners. Some days, you will be called on to give more because your wife needs more help. But the scales always tip back, and next week, you may need her support. At times, you may be called on to give 100%, or you may need her complete support because you have nothing left to give. Here's the important part: if you are not willing to accept this temporarily unequal state of affairs, then you shouldn't be married. If you don't love your wife enough to put her happiness and well-being above your own, then you don't deserve it when she does that for you. My dad has been gone for 7 years now, but by following his advice, my wife and I have been married for 44 years. We have 3 sons and 3 grandchildren. As we've aged, my dad's advice has become even more pertinent. In the past year, we each had to undergo heart surgery. I had a quadruple bypass, necessitating a lengthy stay in bed. My wife was a trooper. She did everything for me until I could get up and move around on my own. Then, 7 months later, she had a pacemaker implanted, and I got to return the favor. In both cases, the one being cared for felt worse about needing so much help than the one providing it. And that's what a marriage should be. Thanks, Pop.